So much time has gone away. Now one means we have.
Here we are in San Diego, California. In a little while, we're going to meet Rachel, a truly inspiring woman who we've chosen to give an extreme home makeover. Go ahead and look behind me. This abandoned lot was once Rachel's home.
Rachel is a paraplegic, and that lot used to house her home, which was destroyed 6 months ago in a fire. Rachel's home had all the modifications necessary to accommodate her wheelchair, and now we are going to build her a house like nothing she's ever seen.
And we're back. Rod and I are on our way to surprise Rachel with the home makeover of her dreams. Rachel Ritchie?
Yes?
Hi, my name's Brennan. I'm from the Extreme Home Makeover team, and you've been selected for an Extreme Home Makeover. So Rachel, the reason why we picked you for the Extreme Home Makeover is you recently lost your house, is that correct?
That is. That house was a dream house. It had all the modifications and the correct dimensions and everything that I would need to get around easily. And since that house is burned down, I've had a really hard time finding a house that has the correct modifications for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you've gone through in your life?
Yeah, about 5 years ago, I was texting while I was driving, and we were going really fast on the freeway, and I didn't stop in time, and I hit the person in front of me. I ended up breaking my back and lost all sensation and movement in my lower legs. And
how did that make you feel?
At first it was really tough. I was really depressed, thinking that I wouldn't be able to do the things that I used to do, like bike riding and hiking and all of the places I love to do that. And then I started thinking, why can't I do some of the things that I used to do before? And so I created a nonprofit organization called Text and You're Next. Text and You're Next. And it's basically just trying to bring awareness to the fact that texting while driving is dangerous. I don't want people to go through the same thing, make stupid mistakes like I did, and then end up in my same position.
So with this organization, what do you do? Do you go around and speak to other teenagers, other groups?
Yeah, I mainly travel around the United States talking to younger adults between the ages of 16 and 30, and anybody who can drive. I just tell them my story and just try to encourage them to really just wait before they get on their phones.
And what was the name of your foundation again?
Text and You're Next.
So what I want you to do now is I'm going to hand you over to Rod. I want us to get this perfect for you, okay? So I'm going to turn you over to him. You show him a little bit, let him know how it goes, and then we'll be back together, Rod and I, to build your dream home.
Sounds great.
Alrighty. Good to meet you.
You too.
Hi, I'm Rod Johnson. I'm going to be contracting this old house here for Miss Ritchie, and I'm going to go introduce myself to her right now. Miss Rachel.
Yes.
I'm Rod.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Can I sit with you?
You sure can.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what you're looking for in your new house.
Okay. Well, as you can imagine, stairs are pretty difficult, so if it's a one-story, that'd be great. If not, then, or if there's steps going up into the house, then a ramp might be required.
Okay.
It's usually good to have a non-slip surface, because when it rains, I have a hard time getting up without slipping and rolling back. And then, in terms of the inside, carpet is really hard to roll on, as you can imagine. Countertops are usually too high for me, so if you can get them a little bit farther down, it usually helps a lot. And if not, maybe having a mirror so I can see what I'm cooking on the stove and what I'm making in the actual mixing bowl and whatnot.
Are you a good cook?
I am.
Okay.
I might have to invite you some dinner, over for dinner when we're done.
I think I just got asked out on a date.
So,
okay, what else do you need there?
Well, in terms of like the bed and the bathroom, like the toilets and the sinks you want to be further down as well, and then the toilet seat you generally want to be the same height as my wheelchair seat. I've gotten pretty good at transferring myself, so as long as it's at the same height, I should be able to get this on and off.
All right, let me take a couple measurements here.
And we're back. We just finished talking to Rachel about her inspirational story and how we're going to give her the extreme makeover of her dreams. Why not hold it in a better place than Balboa Park in San Diego, California? We're inspired by the beauty. I'm here with my contractor, Rod. We're going to look over some of the things that we talked about yesterday and get planning.
That's right, Brennan. When I spoke with Rachel yesterday, she told me it was very important for, first of all, for us to be able to build her home with proper dimensions so she can move around. So, the average dimensions of a wheelchair is about 27 to 29 inches, and the average length is about 3 feet and 6 inches. So this means I'm going to have to allow for a turning space of about 4 feet 11 inches to about 5'2". So we're going to go on that 5'2" mark just so we can make sure we have enough space for her to get around.
So what we've chosen for Rachel is a single-level ranch-style home. Single level, she doesn't need any stairs or anything like that. The easiest for her would be something that's long and large. She can turn around. There's a lot of room in there. So Rod, tell me, when we walk up to the front door, how big is the width of that doorway going to have to be to accommodate her wheelchair?
That's a great question, Brennan. So just what's going to be the diameter of Rachel's walkway to her home? Well, first I'm going to mention that the surface going to her doorway is going to need to be maybe a concrete or some sort of textured surface that's going to be easy for her to roll across. Also, doorways and hallways should be a minimum of 36 inches for her to fit through. Better for them to be 48 inches so she could be able to turn around a bit better. And another thing to note for people in Rachel's condition, door handles should be the lever style of door handle, not the knob style. It'd be a lot easier for her to control the door that way. Alright, so the next thing we're going to talk about are the bathrooms in Rachel's new house. First of all, of course, her toilet and her sinks are going to need to be at a level where she'll be able to access them. The toilet should be at a level access with her wheelchair. Also, we're going to need to install grab bars around the bathroom. Those grab bars need to go in the studs in the wall. That's very important for safety. Also, the grab bars will need to be installed in the new roll-in shower that we're going to install in her bathroom. And now, Rachel's kitchen. Rachel said she really loves to cook, so we're going to make something that's really special for her. We're going to put all the countertops and the stove and the sink at her level, so she'll be able to operate it just fine. For folks at home who don't have this kind of a kitchen, you can install mirrors at an angle above your stove, above your sink, above your countertops, and that would do wonders for your accessibility in your kitchen.
Now, another thing about the kitchen, Rod and I were speaking about our original plans have for an island in the middle of the kitchen, which is great, but for our purposes, an island might be hard for Rachel to navigate around. So what we're going to do, and we'll show you later, is we're just going to cross that out and give her as much accessibility as possible.
Next, we're going to talk about Rachel's bedroom. As with the rest of the house, we're going to hook her up with some new furnishings that are going to be accessible for her. Rachel's bed is going to have to be at a spot where she'll be able to maneuver around it, and also she's going to need a telephone accessible by her bedside in case of emergencies. And while we're talking about emergencies, let's talk about a few safety things that everybody at home should listen to. She's going to need a fire extinguisher in her home that she could easily access. Same with smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. Also, it'll be important for her to be able to reach her fuse box and circuit breaker, so we're going to have to make her home so that she'll be able to do so. Also, battery-powered flashlights are always good in a pinch.
Alright folks, we are about ready to get started. What I want you to do is stick around, stay tuned for the next episode where we build Rachel her dream home. Woohoo!
Once I find a new home with all of the modifications, that will be one less thing for me to worry about and to take up my time, giving me more time to focus on spreading caution and education about the importance of not texting while driving.
So much time has gone away. Now one needs
Wait. Going.
And we're back. We're on our way, right? Okay. I'm selected for an extreme home makeover. Okay, so we got that, right? Okay.
Check your